Hey everyone, just pressing buttons again. Do something, bitch. just give me a minute. I'm pressing buttons. And there we go. I think I've got. I don't know if I have a moderator or not. Yes, I do. Yes, sweet. Yeah, I've got a joint of pork on. Bring you a little bit closer. Oh yes, loving it. Just another Sunday afternoon, random. Look at that. Pork's actually staying where it should be for a change. Oh yes. Yeah, solo 2 nights at the Debris Village. I've actually finished, well, almost finished this reed shelter too. I've got the entire roof done. If you can see, let's manoeuvre you around. Yeah, the entire roof's done. And then also spent the day building some beds and a table also. I've never got enough fire. It's like I've collected like some over there and I've got logs and everything, but it's never enough. It's never enough. Yeah, I have actually been out quite a lot. I've just simply because I have no better to do. And personally, I've got nowhere where I would rather spend my time than out pottering around and wild cooking and camping and building and everything like that. I agree, it has to be my favourite camps for the village too. Just because we can do so much here. It's brilliant. I normally work, I've been a head chef for the last 15 years and yeah, I'm taking a little time out for myself. So yeah, I'm a chef. I like the moss camp, but we can't go there at the moment because there's birds nesting there. No, the birds haven't hatched yet. But I actually seen mother pheasant with about 6 chicks today, and I got some video of that, which is quite cool. Stay. I really need to get my better spit roast pole from the other moss camp. Yeah, get full Gore-Tex. It's cheap. It's like you can get like grade 1 full army Gore-Tex on eBay for like 30 quid or something. You know what I mean? So like the pants and everything. And once you've got full Gore-Tex or full waterproofs, you're sweet. yeah. Yeah, we actually have Fergs as a moderator. I worked out how to set it. I do what I can. More firewood on that bad boy. Tell you one thing, I'm prepared this week. I've got like some, because I knew I was going to do some live chats, so I got these massive, huge logs. Look at the thickness of them. So yeah, lots to burn. I had salmon for my lunch today, Tim. Yeah, this is all private land which I have permission of the landowners to camp, build and have my campfire cooking here. So yeah, it's Gary's part owner too, so you know Gary used to go camping with quite a lot and sometimes gives me a lift to their village. What? I missed your question. Is a quid a pound? What? I missed. No, a quid's a pound. Yeah, an English pound's a quid. It's all that English slang. There's Dodger Bushcraft. Hello. It's, I don't know what time it is. I can't see my clock because you guys are hogging the screen. Yeah, tea's a while away. I've literally just put the pork on and it's like stone raw, so I'm just colouring it off first. Take you a little bit closer. Oh, look at the colour on that. I'll tell you one thing, it's hot right in front of that fire. And last night in that shelter, it was so warm that I just literally slept in my shorts. That one there. I'll tell you one thing, I'm loving this new tripod, people. Can't have to get some good shots with it. My meat's gonna stop turning again. That's where I burn my forearms trying to steady the meat. Wow, that's hot. It's gonna stay. It's steadying. Spit roast trapeze, that's what it is. Yeah, I don't work at the moment. I'm taking a time out. I'll buy everything I own from eBay because you can shop around so much and you're not restricted to one shop. And eBay is quite cheap. Yeah, that's a good one. Everyone's curious about the amount of food I eat. I have an extremely high metabolism, and if you're grafting away for 12 hours in the day building a shelter, and then you're grafting away 12 hours through the night building a shelter, then you need quite a lot of food to keep you going. So hence I don't support football. I'm never home enough to watch it. Never. never, don't do football. It's just not my cup of tea. Oh man, you can zoom in on this. Oh, that's even better. Look at that. Look at that. I'm doing well this week. I've learnt how to add a moderator and zoom in. Look at that. World's my oyster. Oh yeah, you can see the grease dripping. Oh yes. Turn that round a bit. Yeah, that you can see. But I'm just basically working now to get the colour, get the crackling all shiny and nice, and then I'll wrap it in tin foil and go for a bit of a more heat. Gasmark 5 logs. The videos, if you look in my shelter playlist, all the 30-foot lean-tos that I built and the 20-foot teepees are in there. How big's the camp? Well, the camp's on 12 acres of woodland, and I take up about, well, I've got a clearing of about 100 metres square, a circle. Yeah, we don't really have, we have grass snakes, but nothing that can harm us. Gasmark 5 logs rocks. Yeah, there's no bears, there's no tigers, lions or elephants or giraffes or alligators or anything like that. Probably the scariest thing out in our wilderness is human beings, probably. How many caps do I have? I've got one. Just one cap. I'm home tomorrow. I've been here 2 nights. This is my second night. Spiders, there's no dangerous spiders either. There's a false widow spider, but I've never seen one, and nothing that can kill a fully grown man. And no, Marmite's filth and it's the devil, and no one ever should eat it because it's poisonous. Marmite is the devil. Yes, I have actually thought about building a cabin, and I am actually looking. No, Bruce, Marmite's not yummy. I am actually looking at building a proper shelter with some sort of stone or clay fire pit in it at some point. No, Marmite's the devil. Marmite is poisonous, it's dirt. I love bleach. So it's not normal, that. I love the smell of bleach. My scariest camp experience has to be, I was camping in a thunderstorm, and I was basically, the thunder bolt of lightning basically shot right above the trees that I was under, so I basically just stripped off all my metal and started hugging the root of a tree. And yeah, it was very scary because you could feel the electric in the air, and yeah, the noise of the bolt of lightning hitting the top of the trees was just made you literally your skin crawl like and the ground shake. And Marmite does taste like death, if death had a taste. What's my job when I'm not doing YouTube? I'm normally a chef, but again, I'm taking a break out for the moment. So yeah, I'm quite chuffed with the bed I built today. It's quite a spacious one. And my little table. Pretty awesome. You want me to go and bounce on it, see if it'll break? It's actually really solid. That's what it's about. It's like a suspension bed. And my little table. I've got what's left of my food bag on it at the moment. My pork's spitting. Well, that is pretty good. And no, actually, all the shelters that I've built, it's not like I'm going to invite loads of people to come and stay in them. It's the fact that you build one, you get the experience of that sort of shelter, then you build another and better, and it's pretty much like that. It's just I never took the original shelters down that I built. I carry 12 sets of 3210 or 3210 batteries and 2 power packs, which are quite large, so they do the job. Yeah, again, if you're going to build, it's best to get permission, or just keep it well hidden off the beaten track, you know, and just keep your fingers crossed that no one destroys it. I've got a herb garden. I've got a herb garden at home, in my actual real back garden. Where's it at? Fuck. Everyone's seen that shit. God. See, this is how I end up losing half my tools. A knife, like, just lying on the deck down there. Thank you. Spent 40 minutes looking for my axe this morning. Who does that? Why would you leave your knife just lying around? And now, can anybody see the sheath? I've got the knife. Can anyone see the sheath? It's gone. Found it. I always keep it like clipped to my thing, but just because it's so cheap, it just pops off all the time. But it's like it only costs us a £5 from the fishing shop, so you can't really complain for that. Scouting free, you alright, fella? No, I've never given myself food poisoning. That's actually a lot harder to do than you think. Well, for me anyway. I actually seen a mother pheasant with about 6 or 7 chicks today, and I got that on video. That's going to be in the video, so that was quite cool seeing them little tiny chicks running around. Hi, Ginger. Ginger Bruce. Right, I'm spinning you around again. I'm gonna go and prop my window flap up too. Not showing her off anything, you know, the window flap. Oh yes, loving the window flap. You're beautiful. Oh man, it's... Oh, I thought it was spitting rain there. It's not, we're lucky, it's not raining yet. Come on, you've got to admit, that window flap is totally epic. Someone from Florida there. Hello from England. My favourite cabin has to be this one. The one I use pretty much all the time. Wait there, oh. Just dropped my camera there. There we go. This one. It's a bit damaged and it's been up for about 9 months now. It is actually tarped underneath all the moss, but it's seen better days. I'm actually thinking about repining it all. No, there's a tarp underneath that moss, so you don't get all the bits falling on you. No, I never get people bothering me when I'm out, because it's just like, one, I'm on private land at the village and no one's allowed to trespass. And when I'm at all my other camps, no one really wants to approach a 6'2" man dressed in full camo, you know what I'm saying? No, there's no bugs. Feel like a beanstalk. Hey, come on now. Be nice. I'm cooking pork. Oh, it's still probably another 2 hours away yet, Mark. The pork again. I'm just going for colour at the moment, and then I'm going to wrap it in tin foil and proper turn up the heat. How I preserve my food is, if I'm doing a 2-night camp, I'll freeze the food for the second night so that it keeps everything else cool and it defrosts slowly. Or if I'm doing that for the third night, again I use freezer bags. I've got ice packs, I've got chill bags that are made out of like foil that keeps the cold in. So, and plus, you know what I mean, 90% of the time here it's genuinely not hot enough to, you know, you're talking like at night time you can get 5 degrees. So, you know, you're not, that's like your fridge at home is only 3 to 4 degrees. So the reason why I don't put doors on my huts is because, you know what I mean, one, I don't feel the need it, because, you know, you get like a huge section of heat in the middle of the actual village because there's a shelter all the way around. And two, it's nice to have your door open to look at your fire at night time. To see come. I was 9 years old when I went first camping. Started off at quite a young age because my parents ran the army cadet huts, so every summer camp and weekend camp they would go, I would have to go. So, you know, at a young age you got to do all the stuff, so Yes, I watch Joe, I watch Scrambled Dough, I watch Wild Ginger Bruce, I watch Fergs UK. Who else do I watch? Woodland Camp and Craft. Who else? Who else? There's, you know, I do watch an excessive amount of video. Dodger Bushcraft there, watch him too. So yeah, I watch, as I say, I watch quite a lot of people. Yeah, I watch Joe. There's no wild animals that can hurt me here, apart from me. No, because I've got a friend that is in joint ownership of it. Wild Ginger Bruce, right? If you want to see game prep videos, right, that is no hassle and really to the point, and you know you actually get to see, check out Wild Ginger Bruce. He's the man for game prep. Taught me everything I know. Oh yeah, we do have badgers, but again, I've never. They're quite tepid. Well, I've never come near one or seen one with my own eyes, really. Because you only get real bacon from Britain. The thick sliced stuff, right? Rocks. I've been to like Lanzarote and we had like really skinny bacon, and oh my god, it was like Parma ham, and yeah, I didn't enjoy that at all. So yeah, I always eat thick bacon. One, because I like bacon and it's the food of kings, and second of all, bacon's just brilliant in every way, and the thicker it is, the better. I've never even seen a dead badger yet. I've not been that lucky. I'm not working. I'm on a break. I love your food too. Bloody eyes have gone square looking at all these comments. Woodland Camp and Grave dude always tells you how it is. I once saw my mum. Wow. Wow. I use an iPhone. Just simple iPhone, nothing special. Well, it is special because I'd be lost without my iPhone. It's like I can imagine all you people, if you lost your iPhone or your mobile phone, it's like a extension of yourself, isn't it? I don't drink beer because I actually don't like the taste of it. That's why I don't drink alcohol. I just genuinely have never found one that I can truthfully say I enjoy. I just think it all tastes like malt vinegar or, you know, that nasty wine that's just, I just don't like the taste of it. See, that beer is life. That's the word. That's the words of an alcoholic. That beer is life. Yeah, whiskey's the same, man. It's like drinking Dettol. You know that stuff you put down the toilet. Not that I've ever drank that, but I could imagine that's what whiskey tastes like. Oh, nice. Look, See the consequences of the last live chat I did. I blame all you for that. It's like I burnt my fire glove, remember? Is that some knobhead say? What's that? 1 second. This is staged completely firm. It doesn't even actually. What a cock end. It's always one. Woo! iPhone 6. Nah, I just never had a notion for alcohol. Then I'd cook everything I was still cooking but on a stove. I'd bring my field army kitchen out. It's got 2 burners, a grill. I'll cook everything I could cook on a fire on there. I'd even get my oven on top of that grill. I know it. Yeah, that's actually something I've never came across in my career as a chef either, a chef that doesn't drink alcohol. That's quite rare because like chefs either absolutely love it to the point where it ruins them, but it's very rarely to get a chef that doesn't drink alcohol. And no, I've never tried an outdoor sauna, but I'm actually looking at I've been drawing an outdoor shower, which hopefully I'll get going for the summer, but that's still in the working. My day job is nothing at the moment. I'm on a break. It's like the 9th time. No, I don't want sponsors because sponsors ruin everything. Wait there 1 second. There's no toilet. Just go and dig a fucking hole, man, and take a dump in that. No, I've got no kids. This is in England. My stove videos are actually still up, I think. They're under campfire cooking. But yeah, I did some on wood gas stoves. I did some wok cooking and all that too. I think I made an apple pie on one too. Would I recommend my sleeping bag? Yes, British Army Arctic sleeping bag. Cheap, easy to use, centre zip, can't complain. Good for a hammock. I use mine all year round. eBay, you can get them at like grade 1 for like 22 quid, and that's quite good condition. Yeah, of course I've shit in the same hole twice. Just like dig a really deep one, and then take a dump, and then put a little bit of soil on, and then go away and go back later. No, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm in the woods too long. My only love is Mother Nature. How many different knots can I tie? I can tie a bow that I do my boot on, pardon me. Like, just a double knot or a bow. That's pretty much all my knot extents. Ha ha, knobhead. I don't have a boyfriend because I'm not gay. My sleeping bag with a Gore-Tex bivy bag on it goes to minus 30. It's pork. Yeah, and plus, you know what I mean, the British Army Arctic sleeping bag has been used by our military for years, you know what I mean? So if it's good enough for our soldiers and I can afford it, then it's good enough for me. I've been on YouTube for 4.5, 5 years, but I've been bushcraft, or well, I've been camping on and off since I was very young. How old am I, Grandad? Fuck, I'm 33. I do have a Mora knife, but it's at home. Because there's an internet mast like outside of our woodland, so we have 4G full internet, and it's bloody epic. It's like 18 or 21's the legal drinking age, I think. 18. Oh man, look at that. That is some colour. I'll take you in closer. The next video is going to be out tomorrow afternoon, probably. I've got pork on. Because I like cakes. It's like saying, why do you breathe air? Why do you breathe air? Because I like it and I need it. I've never killed another camper. I've never killed another camper. Yeah, and Mark, cakes do rock. I can't actually do live chats from the River Camp, Mark Martin, because the internet is, I just can't get hooked online. I'm still searching for one I can go live from, but it's still ongoing, that. But yeah, we are searching, so hopefully if we do find one that I can do a live chat at, then I'll do one. No, I'm not diabetic. Yeah, I do cook at home. Drink beer and sleep naked is life. No. Yeah, I could show you the new. Well, there's a. Yeah, 1 second. I've got. It's a pretty much a dumping area for a tarp at the moment. So right, 1 second. Let me just get it out, and then I'll show you inside the new shelter. That's my 40 metre by 40 metre blue tarp. And I tell you one thing, it's so big that I physically unfolded it and I can't get it folded again, so it's going to be one of them things that has just to stay unfolded. But yeah, the new shelter is here. Still got the back wall to do and reed, but this wall's all reeded. And the roof's pretty much tarped and reeded over. And what I've done is camoed in it's all door camoed, but the thinner layers patched over so that I can get a bit of light through. And then that's my window, my little window flap, and that's like a wall there that you come in with in the door frame. And there's a little window there. No, I'm not sleeping in here tonight. I've actually decided, since I've spent my day making a new raised bed in here, this raised bed I made today, like proper pegged it out, and what I've done is I've basically cut grooves into the beams so that I can hook these on, so that when I sit on it, it's got a ledge to sit on. And I've done that to both sides, and I've found that it makes it really, really strong with the little amount of wood. And again, I've done that to my little table too. I've wedged out bits, see, so that once I tie it in, if you push it down, it's got a ledge to sit on, so that it's never going to fall down. There's the Wiltshire man. You alright, fella? Oh. I'm good, thanks, Sandy. Just making everyone's mouth water with my pork. And I've always camped pretty much this way, like, apart from obviously we just added hammocks since I started YouTube. The sun's blinding my screen so I can't see the comments. Yeah, I have permission to camp there. See how many times you have to repeat that, Fergus? Fergus, sorry. But yeah, this is the thatched roof. It's pretty, just all done now, like the top. Repined the top of that today too, just to make it look a little bit cooler. Something going on here. Is that someone saying I'm not sure about those bricks? And yeah, I do agree with you. I've got some flagstones coming. They'll look better. Just waiting for the lorry to drop them off in the helicopter to get them dropped off, you know. Zombie proof. Yeah, I did home economics in school, and I also did 3 years at a catering school to learn to be a chef. Yeah, again, you know what I mean. I go fishing and I put the fish back. I could go trapping, but you know what I mean. Again, what's the point? I don't see the point in killing someone when I can just go to Tesco's. You know what I mean. There's no point in doing it just for the crack. No, I never use rub on my spit roast, just because I quite like the natural flavour that the fire gives all my meat. Yeah, I see it. Oh yeah, I can't wait to eat this. Yeah, I'm getting ready to wrap it in tin foil, I think. Where's my glove? I've done quite a few catch and release, and they've ended okay. I've managed to get the hang of the degouger too, but that took a while. Oh, I love applesauce. I do love applesauce. No, I don't have permission to hunt. Hint, hint. No, I don't have permission to hunt. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I do take tomato sauce and I take a little bit of salt, but I don't take like a massive amount of condiments because, again, if I'm cooking something on the campfire, if I'm cooking pork, I want to taste pork. You know what I mean? I want to taste the flavours that the campfire gives it, and I don't want to contaminate that with somewhere else. You know what I mean? If I want to eat condiments, I can eat it up. You know what I mean? Sometimes the food tastes. It depends again. If you use like oak and beech and stuff like that, you're not going to get much of a flavour with your food. But if you use like pine or pine and bloody hell, what is it? Birch and that. Sometimes you can get a flavour. Pine's the worst. But apart from that, no, you don't really get a bad flavour. I've got a Dutch oven. I'm growing some plants in it at the moment. Gary's growing flowers in it. I've got stuffing. I've got mashed potatoes and vegetables and... No, I'm not a prep. Well, no, I'm not a prepper. Yeah, I've tried. Yeah, dry dun's really good for keeping the flies away. If you just pick a bit of dry cow shit off the field and hide it on your campfire and let it smoulder at the side, it keeps the flies and the mozzes really away a lot. Do camp 2 is right. You ready for this? Let me just take you off the tripod and take you off Zoom. Right. So that's my teepee. That's about 7 months old. The moss is a year old though. That's when I harvest it. The lean-to, the only bit of the waterproof is from here to here, and all that in there's waterproof. These are just debris walls, just to block the wind and break it up. This is my extremely low firewood collection. This is another little cabin here with absolutely nothing in it. And then this is the one I sleep in. There's like all my stuff in there. And that's just my canvas cot with a roll mat and my Arctic sleeping bag. And then that's the new reed shelter, which you've already seen, and the amazing and awesome window flap. Window flap! And then that's the pine shelter next to the window flap shelter. And then the bed and the table I made in there today. And then back to the teepee. and the fire pit. And then I've got a little bench here, which I carved with the chainsaw. It's just basically got a log and split it. And that's just a chainsaw with the back of it. And that's pretty much the show around the camp. No, I'm taking a break at the moment. You're like the 19th person that's asked the same thing. I'm on a break. I'm on a break. No, I live just on the border of Scotland, but I live in England. A place called Carlisle. No, I don't drink. No, I don't drink. I've been live for 52 minutes. No, I'm not interested in selling stuff. No, I don't live in Scotland. I don't live in Scotland and I'm on a break. Hello? And I really, really dislike Marmite. It smells like shit. Oh, Marmite is the devil. Oh yeah, Richie, you know you love my flap. Oh, cracker. No, I don't. Oh my god. Ah ha ha, funny. A 360 spin. Again. Right, 1 second. There we go. Oh, nearly fell over with the tripod there. Marmite lives in Scotland. I don't live in Scotland. Right. Wow, that's hot. Whew. Well, at least there was no burnt arms involved tonight. I'm going to make this into a decent fire now. Give me a few minutes. I am a professional chef. I have an NVQ 1, 2, 3 and a quality in guilds in catering. I went to a specific catering school for 3 years where I qualified as a chef, so yeah, I am qualified. Yes. No, I got made redundant on Christmas Eve, and because I'd worked solid for 15 years as a head chef, I decided that I'm probably not going to get a chance to take a break like this again, so why not? So that's what I do. And let's face it, once I go back to work, I'm probably never going to get a break like this again, so might as well get the most out of it while I can, you know what I'm saying? I don't wear a kilt. I actually wore a kilt to my sister's wedding. That was a Scottish wedding. No, I just enjoy building shelters, and again, you know what I mean. The reason why I've ended up with a village is because I've built one, learnt from that, went to another, learnt from that. You know, it's. I'm not a person that can sit down with the book and read, you know, and learn. I'd rather be out doing it and trying things. Yeah, I'm getting quite a bad connection coming through for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Wait, I'll move you around just to make sure that it's not that. Oh, there we go. It's that. Yeah, that's it. No, I don't have a partner. Actually, this is probably the reason why I don't have a partner, because I'm out here all the time. Tinfoil hat time. I covered the pig in foil because, as you can see from the fire, there's a gust of wind, and when you spit roasting in wind, you know, you can cook your meat, but it's going to cool down from the wind, which a lot of people don't take in count. So, as well as getting a hot core temperature and guarantee the cook, you know what I mean. You know, if you wrap it in tin foil and you get the fire that size, you know, you're going to get the core temperature. Whereas if you get the fire that size without the tin foil in, you're just going to burn your meat. Good. I'm cooking pork. It doesn't burn because it's wrapped in tinfoil. That's why we wrap it in tinfoil. You can have a massive big fire like that and proper get your core temperature right up. Yeah, I've got a lot of trolls. Unfortunately, they find my videos and they find the live chats. Unfortunately, it's just one thing that we've all got to put up with being YouTubers, is the trolls. You know, I've got pork on the spit, and Marmite's the devil. Marmite's still the devil. I've been doing this sort of thing since I was very, very young. Hi Mark's sons. Thanks for watching. It's pork. I do a lot of fishing, but I don't do hunting because I don't have permission, and you've got to have permission in Britain. Well guys, I'm going to thank you all for watching and popping along to joining on all the banter and that, and I'm going to call it there, and we'll see you all again soon. Fergs UK, thanks for being my moderator and watching all the comments and that, and yeah, it's been enjoyable, and you'll see the finished pork and that on the video that I upload tomorrow. We'll see you all soon.